Light presents We Are the Disclosure. UFO sightings and strange anomalies, the paranormal and unexplained, advanced technologies and new discoveries, extraterrestrial life and contactees. Now is the time to speak. As we explore the unknown, the uncertain, and the unseen, we are the disclosure, and these are those stories.
Earl, White, you are Sarah, UFO girly. We are the disclosure. We are the disclosure. We are the disclosure. I said we are the disclosure. They are the disclosure. We are the disclosure. You can't hide the truth from us. We are the disclosure. You can't hide the truth from us. We are the disclosure. You can't hide the truth from us. We are the disclosure. You can't hide the truth from us. We are the disclosure. We are the disclosure. We are the disclosure. We are the disclosure. We are the disclosure.
Hello, all of you amazing watermelons out there, all of you beautiful light beings, souls, and spirits. My name is Robert Earl White with the Order of Light.
And I'm Sarah, UFO girly.
With our special guest, Angel Watcher 209. Allie, hello, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, you guys.
Yes,
Yes,
no problem.
of course.
And together, we
are
the
the
disclosure. Yeah, there we are. That's the best one we had yet. So, hello, welcome everyone. We are so happy to have you here tonight. Tonight, you're going to be seeing some awesome video footage of amazing red orbs and other strange anomalies that Angel Watcher 209 has been capturing in California. And just to give everyone a little sneak peek, yeah, she's captured some big old biggins. That big one. Yeah, Sparkle. You know, we'll get into that. Yeah, we'll get into that later. And before we continue, if you haven't already subscribed to the page, please do that. Also, hit that like button and make sure to set on those notifications for future up and coming videos. Also, we are going to start something a little new and special. And here it is. Each week for We Are the Disclosure, we will be giving a shout out to 3 of you amazing subscribers. And all you have to do is hashtag down in the comments if you want to be featured in next week's video, hashtag Sparkle the Orb. So go in the comments, hashtag Sparkle the Orb. And in next week's video, I will choose 3 of you amazing souls and give you a shout out in the video. So for this week, we have these 3 amazing people right here. So go show them some love. A boom, and a boom. So thanks again. We really appreciate all the donations, support, and love that we have coming from all of you. We really appreciate it. So with that being said, Angel Watcher 209, Allie, welcome. And before we get started here showing some of your evidence, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself, a brief introduction?
Well, yeah, my name's Allie, and I live up in Northern California, and I started seeing orbs after I had a terrible time in my life, and I was praying to God, and I believe they're angels. Excuse me. Other people might call them other things, orbs and light beings, beings of light, whatever you want to call it. But I think they're angels because they came when I prayed. So, excuse me. I was going through the worst time of my life. Like I was ready to kill myself, okay? I had gone through a divorce, been married for 13 years, went through a divorce. I lost my dog that was 13 years old. I lost my cockatiel of 25 years. I lost my cat had to move in with my mom because she got sick. Mind you, she's the only family member I have. I don't have any kids. I wasn't able to have kids. So she was the only family member, just like you, Robert. You know, that was the only family member. So when she passed away, it was, my whole life was gone. Like, I felt like the rug had been pulled out from under me. I didn't even have a foundation anymore. Who do you go to when there's nobody to go to?
Exactly.
I mean, holidays, anything. There was nobody to talk to about my mom passing. Like, remember when she used to do, there was nobody. So I got really isolated, and I pulled away from all my extended family because I just couldn't talk to them about anything. They didn't want to hear it, first of all, I don't really think. So
They didn't understand.
plus they had their issues with it too, their feelings. So it was hard for them to talk, you know, and anybody that's going through that, you don't really know what to say. So.
And I completely understand you, Allie. And, you know, my mom, only child, I don't have children, you know, that kind of situation. And, you know, even like your birthday, it's hard to have fun on your birthday when the woman that brought you into this world isn't here. Christmas isn't the same. The holidays, it's like you said, you just kind of isolate yourself, and you just you feel like your connection to the rest of your family has just been ripped out from underneath of you. And like that tether line, that connection, it's so hard to deal with. And I know one thing for certain, that you and I, Allie, are not the only ones that have been through this. And I'm sure many others have been through this. And
Absolutely.
I believe it's a part of our growth. It's what makes us who we are.
I don't really talk about it much, but when I awakened, a few of my close people passed away. Abnormal circumstances, but I won't get into that. But it wasn't one of my parents, thank God, but he was like a father figure to me. And the same thing happened, you know. And yeah, it's just, it's sad, but it's a part of your growth and your awakening. And they're up here now in heaven,
But
watching down. What's that?
It's hard to know that it's part of your growth, though.
Oh,
It's hard
at
to
the
know when you're
time,
part
yes.
of going through that.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
I understand.
So
At the time,
I
it was, yeah.
was just so devastated that, like I said, I couldn't even function. So I had so many pills. I ended up getting like fibromyalgia through all this. I was like in so much pain and so much tramadol and gabapentin, and I had been in a car accident and I had all this nerve damage. So my fingers were like numb all the time. It was like toothache, you know, when you, in the middle of the night, I'd wake up and I'd be like, oh my gosh, just sitting there rubbing them. And I mean, with the fibromyalgia, you're rolling around, you never sleep, you get more depressed. It's just this whole, you know, crapville, just this whole roll of crap was happening. So I was like, okay, this is it. This is my sign to get the hell out of here. I'm going home. This is like, I'm not going to sit here and feel this anymore. There's nothing to be here for. There's not a reason for me to stay. Like, why would I stay here and feel this? So I got all my pills and I put them out on my bed, and I had my gun out, and I was like, if all these don't do it, I've got this, and I'm doing it. And I mean, I seriously, it was like a movie. I could see myself, and you know, from above looking down and thinking, this poor child, this poor kid. You know, I just wanted to hug myself, but I was ready to leave. So all of a sudden, I looked over, and my grandma's Bible's on the table beside me. And for some reason, I was like, you know what? That's sitting there for a reason. I better stop this. I'm not going to go to heaven. I'm not going to be with my family. I'm going to start crying. Sorry, guys.
I am already there. I'm already there.
I'm not going to be with my family, and this isn't okay. And I open up the book, and I open the first page, and I'm really sad to say I'm a Catholic, and I've never read the entire book. I've read all the stories, hear the stories, see it on TV, but I never sat there and read word for word. And I sat there and I took it, and I read it word for word, and I listened to what it was saying. I didn't listen to what some preachers told me to think about it. I listened to what I thought about it and my connection with the words and what he thought about it and what he was saying. So I started reading the Bible, and I got really spiritually full with that. It kind of like brought me out of a really bad time. And that's when I started seeing the orbs. I'm going to start crying, you guys. This is really stupid. I got so connected with God and Jesus and our mother and the angels in my life before I even met them, okay? They were my family. Those were the people I was talking to. So I walk my dog every morning at 4:30 in the morning before anybody's awake. I like it because nobody's out there with their dogs loose and running around. I just like to have quiet time, and I walk and I pray. So we go out the door, and I go to the end of the street or to the walkway, and I turn, walk down the street with the dog, and I go down 2 houses. By the way, I've been reading about angels too, okay? This is like I've been reading about the angels and what they meant. And so we go walking, and I get to the second house, and it's dark. All of a sudden, there's this gigantic light. It was like the size of like a Volkswagen Bug. It was bright white. It was upside down like a teardrop. And when I caught it, it was like probably about 10, it wasn't even that far up, like about 10 feet up, maybe 20 feet up from the house. And as I'm staring at this thing, it folds into itself, turns like that. It turned into a blue sword.
Oh my God. It's Archangel Michael?
That's right. I fell down to my knees.
Oh my gosh. I wore blue because of Archangel Michael today.
Oh my God. See, I was
going to tell you that. I was going to tell you that before the podcast, that I was wearing blue for Archangel Michael today because of you.
I fell down to my knees because I knew. I was like, oh my God. I just fell down to my knees. If people would have seen me out there, I looked like the crazy nut job, but I'm like, oh my gosh, Archangel Michael, I'm praying. So, and it's just gone when I look back up. Just gone.
And Allie, was this that first experience with the orbs that really opened up your eyes to the orbs and the beings or whatever we're calling them? Was that the eye opener for you?
I think it was way more than an eye opener. There was no question. I mean, if I could have been slapped across the face any harder, you know exactly what it was. So
that's
the next
amazing.
morning, the whole day, I'm just like in awe. I'm like, I'm in here praying. Oh my God, thank you, Jesus. You're giving me something to live for. Oh my God. How could you be so wonderful? How could you show me this? I can't be worthy of such a thing. How could you possibly do that? I take my dog out the next morning, and my dog goes down, take a pee, and I'm kind of looking down and just happen to glance up, and there's this another huge white orb, and it's just sitting there,
again.
waiting for me.
Amazing.
And there's nobody else there. I can't scream to say, does anybody else see this? I'm just seeing this, right? And then another one right next to it. I mean, like right next to it, boom, just appears. I'm like, and I'm staring there going, oh my God, what is this now? There's more angels. Oh my God, what's going to happen? The first one goes, boosh, and blows up and is gone. I'm like, oh no, they're leaving. And boosh, the second one goes and it's gone. Just gone. There's not like it flew away. It was just gone. So, and this just kept going and going and going, and I'd see things, and I'd tell my family, my extended family, and they'd be, yeah, sure. I tell people, and they kind of believe me. Yep. My friends believe me because they know me, but a lot of people just didn't believe me. And it was like, I know that there's other people out there seeing this stuff. There's got to be. I know I'm special, but I'm not that special. There's got to be other people. So I started going online. By the way, I saw orbs too that would come over my head and they zigzag, like to show that they saw me. And I'd be like, what? And I'd see swimmers flying across the sky. I'd see the craziest stuff. Like
swimmers.
Robert was saying, like, you can't, it's almost like they give you a gift just for you. Like you try to get around the camera, you're seeing it, but it's almost like they don't want you to. No, that's for you. That is for you. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of the best stuff that we're not getting on camera, and I know it's true for everybody. Everybody I've talked to. And it's funny, this thing where we'll see each other's stuff, just like you, Mama, you told me how to make it light up. Because I had no idea I could talk to it. I mean, I knew I could pray and they would come, but I didn't realize I could actually like converse and make it do something back to me. Like, and when I saw you do that, it's the hitchhiker effect, just like to talk about, because I did it and it did it right back and did it again. I'm like, oh my God, and Orbs girl and all these people that are out there doing it. I'm just learning, and we're all seeing the same thing. It's just the most beautiful thing. And like you said, it comes through this horrible thing that happens in your life when you're looking for somebody, or you're looking for that divine, whatever that is, that consciousness that makes us all, whatever you think that is. It's just so amazing that almost like turns itself on to whatever you need. I needed Archangel Michael, right? Like, I'm sure you guys saw stuff that you needed to see at the time that you saw it. They show themselves however the person needs to see them. And if that isn't an angel, I don't know what is. That's to fulfill a part in your heart that's missing. And how did they know that? They can't know that. And it's not a devil. It's not a freaking devil. And you get these people that say the craziest stuff. If you feel them in your heart, you know that these are not what they're saying. They are divine. They are loving. They fill you up. It's not like anything you could feel from love from a human. It's like going inside of you. It's the craziest, it's.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Touching your soul in a way you can't ever imagine. You get so turned on by it. You get so excited. You can't wait to tell everybody in the world about it. You can't believe everybody doesn't know about it. And you can't believe the government knows and they're not telling everybody. How dare they?
Exactly.
It's ridiculous. This is for all of us to know. These are the angels. This is the Bible. This is what we've read. This isn't some story. This is real life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wake up.
Go off, Allie. That's amazing.
And Allie brings up such a great point, and I'm so sorry for all the loss that you had to go through, and being able to relate to some of that. It brings up the emotions for me too, and it can be a lot. But one common theme, Sarah and we keep hearing over and over in my story, in her story, the girl from the stars, and I'm sure many others in the future. In our darkest of times, when we're calling out to the stars, asking for any sort of assistance from anything or anyone.
Just like God told us that ask and you shall receive.
You shall receive.
That's right.
Yes, you have to have eyes though, open to see it. You have to have a heart that's open to feel it. That's all there is to this. That's all there is to this.
And I think we need to be at a place of brokenness. A lot of people view brokenness as something wrong with you, but there's great knowledge, wisdom, and humility that comes from being broken. And sometimes in order to rebuild something greater, you have to wipe it out down to the foundation. You have to completely wipe it out.
Crawling on the ground like can't even get out.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
But
I definitely
see it. It's within you. It's only you that knows it. Yeah.
It's true. And Allie, I completely resonated with some of the things in your story, because I started out with the Angelics first. And then I started seeing, I have different opinions, of course, but we all have different opinions as what they are. Yours could be angels. Mine, it's all the same to me.
Absolutely.
Mine's my star family, and but they feel so angelic. The feeling is extremely angelic. It's like you said, it goes through your body, and it's just, I don't know. It feels it
makes your heart stand up. It's crazy.
It does. And they have to show you something big in order for you to believe and have faith. And they have to give you that feeling. And I just think that's so magical. And I knew you had a great story. I didn't even talk to you, I don't think, maybe a few times, but not about this. And I said, we have to have Angel Watcher on, because I knew the connection that you had was immense. You had to have a story. I just knew it. And I wanted to save it for now.
Yeah.
And Sarah, it's beautiful.
this is more of a story about Chris Bledsoe. I don't know if you're aware of him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They showed me him, my ETs in 2024.
He's my grand poobah. I adore him. If you're
He's
watching
very
this,
humble.
I love you with all my heart. Mwah! Oh my God. Okay. So as I'm looking for orbs, I come upon Chris's story, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, holy crap, this guy has the same story. He's had orbs in the house. I had that for years. And he's going through the worst time of his life when he
Yep.
sees them. I just kind of like resonated with the guy. And I thought, I'm going to DM this guy. I've never done anything like that. I was like, I'm not like that. I'm like, leave the guy alone. But for some reason, I was like, I'm going to DM this guy. And I was just like, hey, how are you? My name's Allie. And I just started, we became friends. And let me tell you what happened. I started telling him about all my issues with like why I was going to kill myself. I told him about my mom passing away. I wanted to die. And he just like is so easy to talk to. He's literally like you're going to church. He's the most calming person that you could know. And anyways, after I discussed all my problems with him and told him how much pain I was in and everything, he said, sit down. And I sat down. And he goes, I'm going to do a prayer for you.
Oh my gosh.
And if you know his story, it's about our mother. He calls it Our Lady or the Lady. But I believe she's our mother. She's Venus. She's whatever you want to call her, the woman figure. There's the male side and the female side. I think she's that. But he prayed to her. I think she's our mother once again. But
Sure.
and I felt this burning start at the top of my head. Mind you, he's on the phone with me, okay?
Wow.
And I feel this burning on the top of my head. I was like, this can't really be happening. But it wasn't burning like ow. It was like warm, like this love, like this, just like this outpouring of love. It felt like water going down me. And I'm going to start crying again. Sorry, guys.
No, that's okay.
So it's burning, and it goes out my hands, and then it goes all the way down my body and out my feet. And the second it did, I didn't have one pain. I didn't have one pain. Do you realize I was on pain pills for years, and the pain was so immense, and it removed the pain. He healed me. It went out my feet. I swear to God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
Oh my gosh.
I've heard about healings, and I was always like, oh yeah, they're calling each other on the radio. They're telling me, they've been looking at the obituaries, whatever it is. I think it's a bunch of crap. Well, until it happens to you, and it's real. Oh my God. I was just like, and he said, he just was like, arise, you're healed. And
That
he
is
was right.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
That is so beautiful. That's
There's
what
more.
this is all. That's what this is all about. This is what it's all about right here.
So
Process of healing.
Mm-hmm.
that was 2 years ago, like 2.5 years ago. And I text him like all the time. Grandpa, I love you so much. I'm thinking about you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But there's more. So last Christmas, I live alone and I don't have family, and I have breathing problems. So when I get sick, it goes straight down into my lungs, and it's not like sick, like it's like I got so sick that I couldn't crawl to my phone. My phone was like 3 feet away. I couldn't even crawl to my phone. But at the same time, I was okay with it. I was like, well, this was the way I'm going to go, This is okay. So I was all okay with it. But at the same time, my dog's here, and I was like, of course, I have to think about my dog, right, Sarah? It's like you think about
absolutely. Yes,
So
she's
I
a
knew
big
that,
child.
right? So I knew I had to let somebody know that I was going to die, and somebody needs to come in and take my dog, So I finally, it took, I don't even know how long to crawl to the phone, and I wasn't thinking because I was sick. But I should have called 911, right? So that they could get here and help me. One would think you would do that first thing, but no. I call my friend that lives in Half Moon Bay, my best friend. I'm like, so on Christmas, like I was saying, I got so sick that I couldn't make it to the phone. I called my friend instead of calling 911. She called my cousin, got her over here. By the time my cousin got here, I was blue. So she calls the ambulance. The ambulance gets here. It takes them like a half hour to get me stable enough to take me anywhere. I was like death's door, right? So I go to the hospital emergency and get in there, and they start me on prednisone, all this stuff, the breathing machine. And the doctor comes in. He's like really serious. He's like, "You're so sick. You're going to be in here another three to 4 weeks." He's telling me this on Christmas, you know. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So anyways, so I call Chris again. Text him. Please, I need some help again. I know this is really something to ask. Can you please? I'm here and this is Christmas. He did it again and the exact same thing happened. Where I felt the burning on my head and it went all the way through. But this time my lung popped open. My lungs were like, you know, when you're so sick, they're just like, you can't get air. Felt that one pop open and then the other one popped open as that thing was going down me and out of me. And once again, I was healed. So there's my second healing.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for sharing these amazing healings. It's absolutely beautiful.
Miracles happen, healings happen for sure.
If you believe, you must believe. I believe.
You must believe. Yes.
And I'm thankful that you were healed and that you are here with us to still, you know, be able to share your experience. And more importantly, you know, after all of these experiences and that first encounter with what you saw, you know, at some point you got yourself a night vision camera and you started filming the night sky. So this is more like, when did you first start, you know, filming them with your night vision camera? When did that start?
Well, that was after seeing Chris and seeing everybody else's stuff. I was like, this cell phone crap isn't going to work because everything looks like it's so far away. You can't see anything. It looks good in person, but didn't translate. So it was then that I got that. And I actually did listen to what Chris was saying. And that's when he actually got his brand new, you know, he's got the best of the best one, but he was getting the psionics. So I knew that was a good one. I actually talked to Orbs girl. I keep bringing her name up. Pay me later. Anyway, so
she's a great one too. She's an absolutely great one too.
Yeah,
love
there's
her.
Tons of people all over. This isn't just, you know. Anyway, so I got that camera, and that was the start of like videotaping. And I don't know if it's my relationship with Chris, but they turned red at that point. Those were the colors that he saw in his book. I read his book, and I'm like, and they're the ones that I'm seeing, the ones you will see. These are the red angels.
Can't wait.
Yeah, so let's just get right into it. And for everyone that's here, I know that we waited a while to show all this evidence, but we have a lot of amazing videos, and we're going to show you some of these. So if you're enjoying this, once again, please hit that like button, subscribe to the page, and let's get to it. Thank you again for sharing that part of your journey. It's so important. I'm sure it will resonate with a lot of people. So let's hop right into it, and feel free to explain some of these sightings as we go. So here we go, everyone. All right.
This is Sparkle.
Sparkle.
Yeah. Hi, Sparkle. Sparkle came down over my boyfriend and my head about 150 feet up. It started out as a white orb, came right over our heads, turned into a tic-tac, stayed white, turned into a tic-tac, stayed there for many minutes while my boyfriend screamed, "Hold me!" We were both screaming like at the top of our lungs because I've never had anything just sit right over.
Wow, look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Heads, and this thing, it sits there and we're screaming, and all of a sudden it pops back into the red orb and just meanders. I was talking like meanders off like it's a little kid, like got away from those parents because it went so slowly. It was just like kicking the dirt, like I don't want to go. It kept kind of like coming back and forth, like it wasn't a regular orb. It was a kid, I'm telling you. So
this is the video. Go ahead. I'm sorry. This is the video that I said, oh, she has. This is what caught my attention a lot.
That's sparkle.
So I'm taking a shower
Hashtag
the next
sparkle the
day, and
orb.
all of a sudden, I'm taking a shower, and all of a sudden, this isn't my voice. I wasn't thinking about anything. A little child's voice comes in my head. It's like a 9-10-year-old. I'm an ex-teacher. A little boy's voice says, "My name's Sparkle." Like, it's not Homie, you idiot. It's Sparkle. So that's Sparkle forevermore.
Yep.
That's
hashtag.
beautiful.
Like I said, look how slow he's going. He's just going so slow. It's like you see the orbs just zoom and they keep going this way. This guy's not. He's just chilling.
Look at the energy it's producing. And if, oh
You
my
can
gosh.
see something inside and like, yeah,
Incredible.
it was the
Incredible.
most spectacular thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's beautiful. So everyone, hashtag sparkle the orb to be featured in next week's video. Pick 3 of you guys. But that's amazing. And I'm just going to keep letting them play. We have tons of other videos, but now everyone's familiar. This was probably one of the largest and brightest ones that Allie recorded for sure. I literally watched all of her videos. It took me hours. And this was the big old big one. But let's keep it going. So feel free to talk about the next videos. Another red one.
My angel's coming. I go outside, and you guys are talking. Some people go out there for hours. I don't. I go out there for like 10 minutes. If they don't show up, I'm like, it's not happening. I swear to you, it come to me the second I come out the door. And
look,
they don't,
an airplane.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Now, why isn't the plane seeing that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's wonder about that for a second.
They're definitely there when I get out of the car. Yeah.
They're waiting. They know.
They're waiting. They're absolutely waiting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're always red. Like I said, I do get blue
beautiful.
ones. These bright blue ones. I get white ones, but mostly these are my pals right here. These are them. And sometimes they look like they're like a pink color, but that's the camera, that's that night vision camera that kind of brings out. I guess it uses like the ambient light to kind of bring up the colors, right, of things, so you can see it in dark. So, so some of them look a little brighter, but in real life, you can see it is red. There's a blue one. Yeah.
There's a blue one.
Oh, that's blue. Yeah.
Sometimes they look like rainbows. They don't even really have a color.
Yeah.
Sarah gets a lot of the rainbow ones. I've seen the rainbows. There's orange, reds, whites, blues, and then I've seen some that flash in between like multicolors, like green and blues.
What is the difference? We need to know that. Are they different factions of, like I said, angels? Are they different? Are there different levels? Like are these the children? Are the red ones the big kahunas, and the little guys are like learning what to be as an angel? What it is? Like, there's got to be some.
What makes it a different color? Because all the doubters, they're sparkle. All the doubters say, it's just reflection of satellites and stuff like that. But if it's just a reflection of satellite material, why are the colors always different? I could see if they were all white, but we're seeing a multiple. I mean, we're seeing rainbow ones. Like, I mean, there's crazy colors. Some are solid red.
I know.
That one's like purplish blue.
Yeah, and don't you find it crazy too? I've always wondered this, you guys. All these stars that are looking just like this, just sitting there? Are these them too, and they're just hanging out, waiting for somebody to call them? Because I can't imagine. It looks as if they go by each other, almost kiss on some of mine. It almost looks like they're saying, "Hey, bro," as they fly by. For real. I mean, I think they sit and wait.
They do. Well, they see, what they told me is they see through my eyes. And I think they see through all of us who see these things through our eyes. They just know. They know.
It is something so beautiful and gorgeous. It's so, you can't even define this. It's so,
Yep. And there we go. So that was the first set. And you actually brought up a good point and just something to think about. like you said, you see those, and then you see stars that are that same color, hue, and stuff. And what are
Not just
stars?
close, it's the exact same color, the
What?
exact thing.
Yeah, and what are stars? Plasma.
Consciousness.
Massive plasma. So would that suggest if these objects look like a star, could they also be plasma, energy, dimensional? Who knows? Angels, whatever, like it's something to think about, like, because it, like you said, exactly. Most people probably see them, don't look in the sky longer than a minute, and they don't notice that they're moving. They probably just think they're stars. And
Yeah.
that's amazing. So I want to keep it rolling. And yeah, keep commentating. We have tons of amazing videos. Here's the second batch. Okay.
There's what I'm talking about. You're seeing it right there. Exactly, right? You just saw them fly right
And
by.
this is like 3 to 4, like 5 to 6 minute long videos all put together. This is a time lapse to show everyone how many of these she is actually seeing. These are 5 to 6 minute videos, about 4 of them put together 3 times speed, just so we could show some of this and look
And
at
this
it.
isn't
Wow.
all that's going on up there. If you'll see, on a bunch of my videos, I don't see them until after I go back.
Yes.
And you can
Yep.
see all of them, just tons of them, just the shadows of them going all every which way. Like you're looking at them and you're not even seeing them until you slow down and really like almost go frame to frame. You're like, oh my gosh, everything's moving. That's not just that, it's everything. It's crazy.
And
Yeah.
then you catch your
Okay.
swimmers.
Yeah.
The
Like those
swimmers are
half of a
nuts.
second.
Well, Chris
Isn't
says
it?
that
Yeah, go ahead.
Chris
Go
says
ahead.
they're the orbs. They're the exact same
Yes.
thing. It's just them flying faster and coming across differently.
Oh, and right there she had a few real fake ones moving behind the real bright ones. Stuff moving all around, like the whole
But
Yeah,
sky's
look at
moving.
it all.
something is happening. These guys are getting faster and more, and every one of us are saying the same thing. And I think it's about Easter, like Chris is talking about. Our mother's supposed to be coming back, and the orbs are supposed to be the new knowledge to the world, like because the government's not going to do it, and they're going to come down and show us all. And that's on Easter, you guys. Listen, it's true. I'm telling you, it's going to happen, and that's why this is going on. That's why this is happening.
A lot is going on. Yep. Yeah. Oh, I believe that. I believe that 100%.
Well, it's about time because we're going to go off a cliff
Look
if
at
we
that
don't get on
one.
with it.
It's
Wow.
true. Yeah.
Wow.
The ones in the clouds are just awesome. I love them because
Yeah.
they like hide and come back out in different places. You're like, what
Yeah.
the heck? Like
Yeah. Look at that. Wow.
they're just zooming all along. I've had the
Yeah.
craziest things that you couldn't see that went faster than that. It must have been going like thousands and thousands of miles an hour and took the whole sky up like a Scooby-Doo move and was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm looking at it. And yeah, there was so many videos, and I was like, how am I going to get to show all of this in, less than 2 hours?
When you
And
said pick
I
your
was
favorite,
like-
I was like, what? I can't. They're all my favorite. I love them. They're all my friends. I can't figure it out. No, you do it.
I told her, can you send me 10 of your favorite videos? She's like, you do it. So like I said, I had to watch every single video and get the video, download it. And but this one I put in a time lapse because she was capturing really good stuff, but it was in a longer video. So I just wanted everyone to see some of your amazing stuff. And Allie, if you could you tell people where they can find you to watch all of your amazing videos?
I'm just everywhere these days. I just am everywhere. Started on TikTok and Instagram and Threads. It's Angel Watcher 209, just with a small letter. I don't even think it matters. And then on YouTube, I'm at Angel Watcher 209. So, and then I'm on Threads. It's the same thing. I'm pretty much Angel Watcher 209 wherever you go. TikTok is my new home though, and I'm loving it. There's like, it's moving over there, right, guys? It's like
Yes.
it's popping.
Yes.
We
It
have
is.
a great community over there
We
for
do.
sure. And
Well, I'm a
everyone
new-
wants to get Yeah, everyone, real quick too. If you want to find more information and all the links to her socials, you can go down into the description. You will find all of her socials along with mine and Sarah UFO Girlies as well. We really appreciate all of you following and subscribing to our other social platforms and checking out our videos. We appreciate it. Whoa, look at that one.
Ooh,
Whoa.
nice.
A lot of scooters. A lot of scooters.
You know, we talked about this. We've talked about this before, but I feel like these are Ezekiel's wheel. But they talked about Ezekiel's wheel, and like you could see the wheel within the wheel. You could see something within it. You could see everything they talk about, and I believe that the light that's flashing back might be what they talked about as the eyes. Maybe that's just like the glistening of an eye. Maybe that's how they explained it with this light that's coming off of it, emanating out of it, right?
Yeah. So here's some more amazing footage. Look at that thing. Wow,
Look
Allie.
at it.
Sparkle again. Sparkle's back. Sparkle can't get enough. He's our buddy.
It's just beautiful.
You see how slow
Through the
it is?
trees.
He's like, da-de-da. He takes his time.
Do you ever get like comments about satellites? Because
You know, no.
I bet you don't. I bet you don't, because they can't say anything about these.
And this is why I threw it out there, and I never put like a definition of what I thought it was. You could tell by Angel
Sure.
Watcher 209, but I didn't say what they were. I just threw it out there. So, yeah, you can't deny that. If you go outside,
No.
you're like, oh, you know,
You
that's
definitely
not
can't.
normal. Yeah.
And that's like me a lot of times. I don't define what I'm seeing. I just say, wow, that's amazing,
Mhm.
incredible. And I just let people, because no matter what it is, everyone's going to call it the opposite. So,
They sure are,
Like,
yes.
I've called satellites.
They're going to fight you about it. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've recorded the ISS before, and I posted up. I'm like, awesome! I recorded the ISS. It looks like a giant orb. It's awesome. And I said it was the ISS, and then I have people
Gosh.
yelling at me that it's aliens and UFO, and I'm like, there's no winning. And then when I say that
There
it's
isn't.
aliens or UFO, then you call it a satellite, and when I call it a satellite, you call it aliens and UFO. Like, so what? Why
really,
even
people
bother, right? Yeah.
Can't make everybody happy all of the time.
That's right. And when
Exactly.
you're seeing this, Allie, when you're seeing these outside, are you seeing a huge star that's moving, or do you see?
Yes.
What do you see with your naked eye?
I can see red. I definitely see the color. So it's not like the regular satellites where it's just white. But like I said, it really enhances it when you zoom in and you could see the color. But I can see that they are different than the white ones. It's the definite. They're bigger. They're just, look at the difference, how gigantic they are. They're just different.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no denying these. There's no denying these whatsoever. They're just filled with so much love and beautiful light. I love it.
It's so crazy too when it's foggy and you can't see it. I know you guys feel the same way. It's like you get so depressed. Like, oh my gosh, it's so upsetting. Yeah, I know.
FOMO, fear of missing out.
Yep. And then you almost feel like, but this isn't about me, so I should just calm down. They were showing me every single day. It's not like they're not going to be there tomorrow, but you almost get this feeling like, are they going to go away and I can't see them tomorrow? Oh my gosh. It's like, yeah.
I do that too.
Yeah.
Well, that's something too. That's what makes our skywatching community, which we all love you so much out there. That's what makes it so amazing. For example, I have cloudy weather here on the East Coast. You're in California. Sometimes you're the one seeing the sky when I'm stuck inside and I can't. So it's nice being a part of a skywatching community, because even on the nights where we have to miss it and we're not able to see anything, we have friends from all around the world, and we just watch their videos when we get homesick or when we miss them. You know, I watch Sarah's videos. I watch, Cosmic Joe's videos. All those people, that's what makes this community so special, that someone's always catching something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, they are, as we can see. Yeah.
Yeah, clearly.
Clearly.
Hey, what's that? I don't know. It's something in my backyard and their backyard and everybody else's backyard. Just look up, babes. They're there. They're there.
And you live in a neighborhood, right? You live
Like
in
we're on
a.
top of each other. My neighbor's like
Mhm.
right here. Oh, that I want to tell
There
you
was a
something.
swimmer.
Yep, they're always out there. I had a big,
Oh.
huge tree in the back where I couldn't see the sky here. You know, I could only see a little sliver. I couldn't get very good footage. And this gigantic tree falls down, almost hits my neighbor's house with their kids in it, and I'm like freaking out. It's like the size of an oak tree. Okay. So when that was happening, I thought it was the worst thing ever. Come to find out, I'm sitting there the other night just thinking, but wait a minute. I couldn't have taped any of this that you're seeing because that tree was in the way. So this stuff is all preordained. I don't care what anybody says. Everything happens for a reason, even if it's the worst thing in your life. It happens. Look what happened to me. The worst time of my life turned into the most beautiful time of my life. How can that be? Because of God.
Because of God. Thank you, Allie. And the same thing happened to me. It makes me so excited to hear you say these things because I'm smiling so big because like the tree situation. What I was at in South Dakota, I was at a place, you know, and there was a huge tree. It was growing, you know, and it finally obstructed my view. And then guess what happened? I prayed about it, and then they came out and trimmed it. And then I was like, whoa, God, you're so good.
And I just rewinded it.
That's what that is.
That's
Ask
right.
and you shall receive.
100%.
I rewinded this video because I wanted people to see that thing zipping by. And also we're going to have doublers, and we have a thing for the doublers. So I want people to, you know, see the footage and all that. So here we go. And you'll see it zip down to the right real quick. Right there. Shroom. Straight down. All right, doublers. Oh,
doublers.
Love them. Look at that.
They're the twins. They're the twins.
Yes, twins.
I like that. That's good too.
I call them
Doublers,
20s. 20s.
Yeah. You know, we need to come up
Or
with some
doublers.
kind of high sign for us Orby people, like, yo, when we see each other, it's got to be like, Orby, right? That's our handshake, guys. That's our new thing.
Orby.
Orby.
Yeah.
Woo.
That's awesome.
I love a good doubler, and that's a nice
Me
one.
too.
That's a red doubler. I haven't seen a red doubler, not like that.
Don't you wonder where they go? Are they just going to your house from my house? Where are they going? Are they going to where the wars are? Where are they going? Where the hurricane is? Where the tornado, the tsunami? Where are they going?
I don't think.
Doubler.
I think they're just showing you. You know, they just pass us. You know, I call them drive-bys. Oh, look at they're kissing.
Oh,
that's what we're talking about. I love it.
Yes,
They're saying hi.
too.
I know. And the other one gets kind of little less bright, like it gave some of its power to the other one. Like,
they're friends. They're friends.
Make sure, Allie, you look at my stories and stuff.
I haven't got a chance to. Some of the newer ones I have, but not all of them. I'll have to.
Yeah, because you'll see a lot of this stuff happening.
But
I know, of course, you're busy. You know,
not too busy for you guys. I have to watch all Robert's stuff too. I've got to see it all.
You're a blessing.
My YouTube has a lot of videos. There's over 200 videos on my channel. I don't expect people to see it all.
No.
Look at this one. Holy smokes.
This one like morphed, you guys. It morphed. It was the craziest thing. I have a longer video, but
Look
it
at that one.
It had wings on it, like wings on the side. You could kind of see them right there. See where they kind of start on this. Wait.
Look at that. You can just see the energy and everything coming right off
right
of that.
over the rooftop.
It's like a blazing energy. Look at, I mean, it really is.
And these are recent.
Them? Or is that what they're in? Is that part of what they're in? Is that their vehicle, or is that them?
Yeah. Is it the being, or is it exomaterial? Some sort of.
I think it's all of it. All of it.
Yeah. Yeah, this was July 17th. So all of these are You know, most of them are like from the summer.
Yeah. I just love them.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at all those. Like, are those, like we're talking about, are they all just sitting there? Like, there it goes again. And what by the other one? Did they kiss? I don't know. Who knows?
Definitely putting on a show for you, that's for sure. Your connection is undeniable. Undeniable.
But it's because, like, it's because I want to show everybody. Like we're all compelled. This isn't just for me. I want everybody
Absolutely.
to know about it. We're all compelled for the same thing. This is for everybody. This isn't just for me or you, or the world needs to see this. These are what we have been reading about. These are the secret. This is the secret. It's right here. It's not really a secret if you just look up.
I love that.
Amazing.
It gave a little power up.
It was a
Did you
little
see
power
that?
up.
Because little Sarah told me what to do, and I talked to him. Yeah.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
I am too. Tell me what else to do, guys. I think what we should do is come up with a time where we send it out to everybody out there that's doing this, and say, even if it's like we don't have the same exact time because we're on Eastern, West, whatever, we should just say tonight, whenever you watch, we want to see this, whatever we decide, and see if we all see it, because nobody's done that. We need to do that.
A lot of people have said that. Yeah, a lot of people.
We were just talking about that with Johnny UFO in last week's episode. And actually, a buddy of mine and a few guys I'm working with, we have done that on the same night, 2 different states. We have recorded the same UFOs from 2 different places, 3 different people. Really awesome stuff.
But if we could get, like,
it's
say,
possible.
1, 2, 3, 10, 15, 20, and we're all saying, look, we all came upon this and said this, at this tonight we will see this, and here it is. Oh, Johnny did it, Sarah did it, Robert did it, Sally did it, everybody did it. These are all their videos to prove.
We'll have to put something together. One giant skywatch and put all the videos together.
All my friends, you guys send it to all your friends. Let's come up with the time and what we're going to see.
I like that.
A color. We got to have a color. And we're swimmers. Maybe we need 5 swimmers. Maybe we need a red one doing a little dance. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we want a red, white, and blue one.
A flasher. There's flashers up there.
Let's decide.
Definitely tons of those. Definitely tons of those.
This is what we should do. You guys should do it on your show. You should get your act, okay? You should take everybody's name that we know, right? And, like, throw it in there. And we're going to say, like, so-and-so, you decide what we're all going to see. Okay? And we'll give it to whoever decides. And that way it's not set up just by whomever's running the show, but just some rando that's in the audience, right? One of us.
That would be interesting.
Right? I just think we should do it. I know it's going to work. Especially with these people in other countries. I've got friends all over the world. That's even cooler if we could do it like Germany and Canada and Mexico and South America. And I mean, can you imagine? That would be the coolest thing ever.
It would be very cool.
Look at that. And I'm listening. I'm just watching. I love watching videos like this. Just so interesting to see what other people are watching.
It dims out. Like satellites don't do that. They don't dim out like that. I mean, they do, but they don't light up. Yeah, they don't do any of that. Change direction, anything like that.
But yeah, I think it's really interesting that a lot of us are seeing same colors. So like somebody will just see blue ones, and I'm just seeming to get mostly red ones. And there's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah, I get a pretty big mix. And I did record a pink one. And when you record a pink one, the thing with, like you said, the filter, like if you have a light on a close tree, it kind of turns the tree red and pink.
Reddish.
Well, I saw an actual pink one for the first time. And on the camera, pink shows pink the same way white shows white. but sometimes other things show a different color. Yeah, if you actually saw something that was pink, it shows up super, super
I
pink.
want to see a pink one. Maybe that's the secret. We all need to see a pink one all around the world.
I've only
Oh,
seen
that's
one.
good.
I've only seen one.
I've
Well,
seen a few.
that's the beauty of it, Robert. There's only
Mhm.
been one. So if we could all prove that we all saw a pink one, that's the hitchhiker effect. We can show it and say this is what we're looking for, so we all know.
Yeah,
I get a lot of golden orbs.
gold. Yeah, the
Yeah.
orange,
Mhm.
yellow,
Orange.
and
I love
rainbows.
Yeah.
You get a lot of
Yeah.
rainbows.
I
Rainbows,
wouldn't
yeah.
say that I get a lot of those anymore. Like Orbs Girl and Cosmic, Joe UFO, they get a lot of the rainbows. But I wouldn't say that I get tons of those anymore. I used to in Missouri. When I was in Missouri, they would
Look,
be everywhere.
wow, look how blue that is.
I
That one
swear,
But
is.
there's two. There's two. Oh, there's three.
you guys,
There's
I think
three.
that's the Archangel Michael the Blue. I think
I
that
love that.
I
love,
really do. I don't know why, but that's
and
what
that's
it's.
okay. We're all going to have different perspectives of what they are, and that is fine.
Whatever they are, they're beautiful.
Whatever they are,
Absolutely breathtaking.
That one
yeah.
turns like purple and pink and like all. Like, that's kind of the rainbow-ish.
There is
Look at
purple.
that.
I see it. Purple and blue and a white in the center of it.
And there's one of the
Look at-
red ones sitting right over
Yep.
there, right? And another red one. Yep.
Wow. Allie, these are great.
Thank
You can't
you.
keep up with them
You're
all.
welcome. Look at all of them. Incredible. Incredible. Look at the two. I'm so excited.
See, that's me, Sarah. I get so crazy. I like start sweating. I'm like, Sarah.
Look at those. Incredible. So what kind of camera do you have?
It's the Aurora, the Psionics.
Oh, okay. The Pro?
The black.
Or
No,
the
just
black.
the black.
Just the black.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Another,
yeah. She got the poor person version. Like
Hey, and
me.
I told
No.
the dude, I was telling him about the awesome like plugins you can get for the batteries, so you never run
Yes.
out of battery power. They
They're
were like
out of
$12
stock.
for the two of them.
Did
Yep.
you get it off the site or did you go to Amazon?
Amazon. It's like
Okay,
some
because-
rando Castar, like some kind of rando.
Okay, I need that because every time I try to get it on the site, it's out of stock.
Yeah. And she
Yeah, I
said it
got
was
it the
really
very next
cheap and you
day.
get all those batteries and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I need to get
Oh
that
yeah,
too.
I'll have
It's
to
like $12.
contact you.
You can get 2 of these and have 4 batteries all the time.
Oh my gosh.
Which is
Do you
nice,
know, I'd be-
especially for the winter. 'Cause our batteries go
Yes.
down in 30 minutes out.
Absolutely, I
especially
get it. Yeah.
if you're in
And
the
nothing
cold.
worse than being out of battery when it's in the middle of
It's
taping
true.
something and all of a sudden it's going dead battery. You're like, ah!
Yeah,
I
and the
don't know.
skies are really, really active, and then your battery dies. Then you see the craziest thing you've ever seen in your life right after your battery dies.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's keep it rolling. This is the last batch of the amazing videos you have, and this one is really awesome. I really, really fancied this one. I also really love that the big sparkle one, that massive one. But yeah, let's check this one out. I really like this one.
Look how slow he goes.
Yep.
Completely different color from everything
Look at-
else.
You can, oh my gosh, you can see it spinning almost
Yeah.
or rotating.
Oh, right? You can see a glittering, like a
Yes.
glitter. It's yeah.
These are just so fascinating.
And it's so quiet outside. I love it because everybody's all they make
peaceful.
noise. No, it's so quiet. That's what's so beautiful about it. Yeah.
That's
quiet.
why that's why I'm a third shifter.
Yeah. And look at it. Right over the tree line. You caught it. You didn't lose it. It was just above the branches. Perfect.
Sometimes
Look
I
at
feel
that.
they do that just to keep up. Like, oh, can you see me? Can you see me? Oh, I'm up here.
That one was bright. That was a big one. I'm sure it was pretty big to your eye.
Oh, I've had them bigger. I've had them bigger. Believe me, I've had them like bigger than that. Like
Well,
right
we
over the
believe you.
from here. Probably like twice that size. And the thing is, like I didn't get it on camera. That's the way it is, that's the way it is. But
It's
I
so weird. You know what's really weird about this? It's been looking like it was going to go like
down.
underneath the tree line, but it hasn't. It's literally been going above the
That's what I
top
said. He's
of
like,
all the
oh, I'm going to
trees.
stay above it so you can fit. Oh, there goes a tree. Oh, I'm going to stay up a little bit higher so you can get me. Just totally.
The path that's going is not a satellite path. It's cruising on the horizon in a very particular
It's
way.
so low. It's moseying. All
That's
of them.
low. That's
Mosey.
really, really low.
It is.
Holy.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. This just makes me so emotional to see it,
I know.
especially it really does, because I know the love, the unconditional love that they're giving off to you, and it's
I'm
just
happy all the
beautiful.
time. This is like stuck on my face, just like all the time.
Yes.
I'm just happy. People are like, "What's wrong with you? Are you on drugs?" No, I'm just freaking happy. Okay, you don't know what I know.
Yeah,
High on
happy.
orbs.
Yeah. And there's some more
Oh.
hiding up in the corner. You saw those.
That's a big one.
That is.
That looks like sparkle to me.
Yeah.
Definitely does. I like the Billy and the Sparkle. I like the names that
The names.
people
Yeah.
have.
Little pet
But they're
names.
not like she was saying, like Billy was told to her, Sparkle was told to her.
Yes.
We're not telling. They're telling us what their names are, and people out there, I know it sounds crazy, but when it happens to you, we will notice that it's not your voice; it's somebody else's
Exactly.
voice, and it's
All
not
the-
even a voice. It's like it's inside your head, so it's not an audible outside here. It's inside. It's so
Yes, it
cool.
is. And always
Yeah.
remember, guys, it could be your own voice. It could be your own voice saying these things.
How they communicate,
Mm-hmm.
through your own voice coming through
Yes.
you. And sometimes also, we know the answers. It's embedded deep within our souls, deep within our genetic
100%.
code. So just because you hear it yourself doesn't mean that you shouldn't listen to it, because sometimes we have the answers buried deep inside.
Yes.
So
And
listen
it's
to your
really,
consciousness.
yeah.
Just like
It's
we all
really about trust.
come together and do all this.
Yes.
I know that we were all brought here all together at the same time to do all this. So yeah, we wrote out a contract. Apparently all of us were somewhere off in a cloud and decided we were all going
100%.
to come here and do this, and it was all preordained.
It absolutely was. I always say that too. There are no coincidences. It's
Yeah,
all orchestrated.
I don't
It's all
believe in them.
divinely orchestrated.
Absolutely.
All sorts of stuff. Northern California, look at that.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, if you were down in LA, you wouldn't be able to see this. You'd have all the smog, because I used to live down there. I'm glad I live up here. At least I could see the sky.
Yeah, that's true. Major cities have a lot of pollution, and you can't even see the Big Dipper, let alone things flying around up there.
That reminds me, this Orion's belt, you guys, I know every one of us are seeing where there's so much going on around that. Do you think they're coming from there?
I think there's definitely different races that come out. Yeah.
And
So
Orion's
some could
only
be
there
Orions.
half of the
Yeah.
year. Like the whole summertime, we don't see Orion, but we're seeing the same crafts and stuff like that. But I know that many sky watchers through the winter months, Orion is the perfect frame of reference. Like everyone's familiar with it, and we all film towards it, and we all capture insane stuff flying through it. I'm not sure why that is, but it is interesting that many of us record that in the wintertime.
And also there's the constellation, I don't know, I'm not an astronomer, but the backwards question in the sky. Did you guys see that? It's a huge backwards question mark.
I'm trying to, because I know a lot of the constellations, not all 88. I'm familiar with all 88 of them, but I don't know which one you're referring to.
In
The
the winter
backwards.
or
Yeah.
summertime?
Well, I see it
What
now.
time?
So summer.
Okay.
Scorpio.
Yeah. Yep.
Scorpio.
Probably. It's
Huh.
off. It's to the south. It's to the
Yes.
south.
You're
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Scorpio.
It's
Hmm.
Scorpio.
I just
And
wondered because I saw a lot of action around that too, for whatever reason.
my house blocks it out, but I've been seeing a lot of the ones I've been recording the past couple of weeks. They're coming from that direction south, coming from Scorpio, but my house blocks out the actual constellation. And then I know not far over there you have Leo, you have the
Hmm.
lion and all that. And I've been seeing a lot of stuff coming out that way. But in the wintertime, that's exactly where Orion goes. Orion goes in the same spot
Okay, there's
that,
a portal there that we're not seeing. There's something there, guys. There's
Oh, look at
something.
yeah,
this. Oh, that's the same thing I was actually thinking. The a portal that the
There's
belt.
got to be.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, look at this. That's amazing. Another doubler.
doublers.
Doublers.
Kiss. Nope, not gonna kiss. Maybe.
No,
No.
they're together. There's actually three of
Yeah,
them.
three of them. Four. Oh, that's a
Is
that
that
other
That's
one's
four?
moving
Sure
too.
is.
they're all
Wow,
moving. If you start looking, you're like, oh my gosh, they're everywhere.
doublers. Miller.
I
It's like
call these drive-bys.
yeah,
They are,
that
huh?
last one
Yeah.
especially.
Yep.
When you have four or more, that's officially a
It's a
drive-by. When they're
drive-by.
all clustered together, all going different ways, and you don't know what's a
They're going
star
to work
anymore.
somewhere. They're on like a train. We got to go to work.
Yep. We're
Right.
putting on a show.
Yeah, and you know how crazy, I'm sure you all have had this in those situations where there are so many actually moving. Um, there's been times where I thought the stars were the UFOs because there was 5 to 6 other ones behind it that were moving. I'm like, that can't be
Mhm.
5 or 6 things moving. And
Absolutely.
I
That all-
focus in on the star. I'm like, no, the star's a star, and the 5 or 6 things around that star are not stars. It tricks me sometimes. It's an
Yep.
optical illusion. It's
Well, I
wild.
use like the chimney of the house sometimes because yeah, sometimes you think things
reference
are
point.
moving, and, yeah, and they're not. And you go, oh wait, that. Or you get really excited because you see a plane, you don't realize it's a plane. You're recording, you're talking to it, and all of a sudden, oh wait, that's a plane. You feel like, oh, never mind.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep, yep. The
yeah,
headlights, when a
yeah,
plane's approaching you and we see the headlights on our camera, it looks like a massive orb.
It
But
it
does.
does.
once it gets to
Mhm.
a certain point, we see the
You see the
flashing
light.
light, and we can't hide it, we can't fake it, we can't pin it off as
Mhm.
an orb. It's clearly a plane.
A
And if we
plane.
posted it, people would make fun of us
Oh,
as
absolutely.
expected. But I've
They
been
should.
tricked. I've been tricked, especially the small airplanes, the Cessnas, crop dusters, flying that low with the
Mhm.
headlights, and they don't have as many of the big jumbo jet
Big
lights
engine
on it.
light.
So,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you hear them, and then you see them, and then you're like, yeah. But I've had things where I thought they were airplanes until
And then
they
there were.
just vanished above
Yep.
me, and they weren't there
I've
anymore.
had that
Mhm.
too. Yes, I
And
have.
I'm like, I wish I would have recorded that, but I just passed it off. It's just the airplane. And then it gets closer, and I don't see any red or green flashing lights. I don't see headlights. I don't see a tail light, and it's gone. And I feel like an idiot, and I should have just recorded it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Next
so
time.
that's amazing. And thank you so much for sharing all that. And once again, everyone, if you love that footage, she has tons and tons more that I grabbed about 30 minutes worth of footage to show everyone. So please go in the description. You can find all of her accounts, all that good stuff, along with Sarah and I. And Angel Watcher, so you've been recording these for a while, and you went over your journey of getting there and all of that. And at the end of the day, if there was a final message of what you are experiencing, your personal beliefs, your ideas of what's going on. If you could go over some of that, and more importantly, your future. Go into like, what does all this mean to you? If you could let everyone know where it's all leading up to, what's going on.
Well, I believe God waits outside the door until you let him in. It's all about free will, right? It's all about that. So when you're ready, you'll open the door and you'll let them in your heart. And that's what you got to do. You got to go outside. You got to look up. Everybody can see it. Just like I said, this isn't just for us, Free. This is for everybody in the world. This isn't just our story. It's the world's story.
That's right. That's right. And everybody can do this, right?
Absolutely. We've proven that, right? There's just rando people all over the place doing it. Like, we didn't know, but all of a sudden it happened to us. It could happen to anybody. So I just say, open up your heart. Ask God, and it's all about love and being right with other people and being right in the world. That it shouldn't be so hard, right?
Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't be.
Rule. Be nice. That's the answer right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Get off your couch, go outside, and look up. You don't need to spend $5,000. You don't need a fancy night vision camera. You don't need really anything other than a pair of eyes that work and an open heart.
Heart is right.
And I would say the open heart is even more powerful than the eyes to see.
And by the way,
you can feel these things. It's not all about seeing. Sometimes all of us.
Like Stephen Greer, let's get this out there. Sorry, Stephen, but you don't have to pay people thousands of dollars to stand on his mountaintop and do some mantras and do, I don't know what you're pounding on your chest and I don't know what they're doing, but that's not what you do. That's not it.
When
you don't have to do CE5 things all over the world. Just ask them in. That's as simple as that.
It's so just to simple. Be cleared, there's been some other names in this show, Greer and Bledsoe and stuff. And as far as other people, it's just not something I'm interested about. And I choose not to talk about others or what they're doing. I used to be someone I'm just focused on our guest and what we are experiencing. I can't speak for anyone else, but you are right. You don't have to spend tons of money and all that. You can have these experiences.
You don't have to do all these things. It's not needed.
Yeah. And it's a feeling. There's been so many times, and I'm sure Sarah and Allie can add on to this, where sometimes we just get a hankering, a feeling of like, look up, go out right now, look at this particular spot in the sky, and then boom, something happens. Like that has nothing to do with the eyes.
That's your heart.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like how do you explain that?
They've actually shaken me awake to go out and record this humongous orb. So I definitely know that.
Wow.
They will wake you up.
And by the way, we need to say something. Like once you're connected, you never lose it.
Oh yeah, there's no going back.
And you can give it to other people. You could show it, and they take it home with them, and they give it to the next person, to the next person, to the next person. It's the most beautiful gift.
It is, and that's why we're sharing. You know, that's why all of us are sharing, because to reach the masses. Because with the open heart, that's what's happening. We have to open our hearts. We have to open up, receive. Receive it.
Right. Yes.
It's just so simple.
I know.
Yeah. And that's what it's all about. And we're definitely opening a lot of the eyes. And, the amazing thing, not everyone has the opportunity to watch the skies and etc. But what I've noticed, a lot of the people that are watching these shows, in a way, a lot of people get to sky watch through us. These sky watchers.
That's what we're here for. That's why we're doing. That's why we've been told to do this. Why we have this compulsion, this obsession, this can't stop, this hankering for them. It's to show everybody else. It's not for us. It's for everybody.
It's for everybody.
And hopefully we inspire others to start looking for themselves. And like you said, like a wildfire, just let it burn and burn and burn.
It only
And with an
takes a
open
spark.
heart, that's all it takes. And
Yes.
if throughout our lifetimes, the three of us, if we just get to help one person,
I love you saying that. That's right. That's absolutely
it's
right.
the best feeling in the world. One
It
person down in the chat that resonates with your story or gets something out of it or
that could have been
sees
me.
your
That
videos,
could have been you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That's what we are the disclosures all about. And in up and coming videos, we kind of have a theme. We're dealing with these amazing skywatchers. Allie and I were actually talking last night, and we were just saying how it's so interesting that all of these skywatchers, we have so much in common with our spiritual journeys, what we've been through. We're all different, but
we're all the same.
we all share a common thread that wove us all together into this beautiful gourmet of
life
sky watching.
Yes.
And everybody's laying around thinking life sucks. No, it doesn't. They have no idea. It's so freaking beautiful.
Once that heart opens, and once you invite God and your angels into your life, and I mean God as in not a man, and I said this before, it's the energy, it's in everything, this massive
whatever that is.
Yeah, the one creator. Yes, absolutely. That's right, Allie. But once you invite, there's no going back whatsoever. You're going to see some. No, I don't either. Oh gosh, but you're going to see some magical miracles happening.
There's things too that are so crazy. Like I never noticed like nature so much. Have you guys noticed that? Like you'll see the most gorgeous hawk will come and just fly around your house for like 10 minutes. That's never ever happened. Like the most gorgeous things happen. I don't know if it's because we're awakened to it now and you just see the beauty and everything, or if it was always there and you just were blinded by your problems.
Too busy looking down.
It's both.
Looking
both
at your
of those.
phone.
Yeah,
it's all.
I just had experience. I was actually telling Sarah the other day. I was on my electric chopper and I was riding. And it's real quiet, and I was cruising down the road, and there was a murder of crows flying, and they were like flying direction on the road, and the whole pack of them. I mean, there had to be at least 100 or more, and they were like flying with me at the speed I was going, and it felt like
they can feel you. We're lights. We lit up. They feel it. They can see it. That's why.
It was wild. And you made a great point, Allie. You said, is it possible that these things were always there and we were too busy to see it and we missed it? And I believe that's what I believe these things are always around. And I know after me having my piece recently, the silliest things, the spider on the wall I'm fascinated with, the flies, everything.
This vision almost like this whole storyline you have about it now instead of, it's a spider. No.
I can't even kill anything.
I can't either. It goes out. Even ants. It's made.
I stepped right over them.
It's a being. It's got its own life. God made it for a reason. You don't just stamp out life. Like what?
Yeah, I agree. And that's amazing message right there. That realizing of how just everything is connected and how we're all connected. And like you said, you start to have this newfound appreciation. You start to really appreciate things and see beyond, to see the positive side of things, to see the intelligent of things, to see the bigger picture, to view things from 1,000 feet above instead of right in front of your face. This seems like a reoccurring thing within spiritual awakening, this appreciation.
It makes no longer egocentric. You're open. You are now open to everything.
And what they want and what the message is to bring heaven here. It's already here. It's already here. We just have to see it.
Yes.
And yes. Oh, that made you excited.
Yeah, because that's exactly what I feel. You just hit it right there.
Yeah. Well, they told me that. I
don't know if they told me that, but I feel like I know it,
Mhm.
whatever
Well,
it
you
is.
just have a knowing. Yeah, you have a knowing that it is already here. We just have to embrace it and feel it. And like we said before, being high on life and being high on all this amazing energy that's out there.
Yeah.
It's so
That,
beautiful. Quit
Mhm.
working and worrying and everything's stress and
Yes.
strife. And
Yeah.
if you choose that, that's going to be your life. That will be your life.
It is. You're
Never
very
see.
correct.
You
Yeah.
have to
Almost.
open yourself up to the goodness that's out there, and you can't do it when you're in negativity. You have to
You
choose
can't.
to be positive. It's a choice. It is not your circumstance.
Just
Yeah.
little thank yous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Every in your head.
Gratitude.
Gratitude. Yes, I will say it when I'm walking to the bathroom. I'll say it doing the dishes.
It's a
I'll
prayer. That's a prayer.
continuously. Yes.
You don't even
Yeah.
have to say it to God. Just
Serenity is to be
Yes.
thankful,
I love it.
and
I love it all.
you guys are right. And unfortunately, many people they create their own hellscapes. They create
Yeah.
their own downfall,
like
and like
I
you
did,
said,
wanted
it's
to
there.
die. Yeah.
I've done it. I've done it. Sarah's done it. We've all
Yeah.
created that hellscape, and we've been there. We've done that. We don't want that. We're creating something different. We know
Like
what
you
it
have
is
to
to have
unleash
peace
the
now.
negativity and take it off and come out and shine bright. It's like
Yeah.
just leave that behind. That wasn't you. That wasn't
Yep.
you. That was what we were told we are. You were.
Yes.
Everything's
Yes.
horrible. TV, everybody hates each other, and we're at war. No, nobody feels this way. If you talk to anybody that's a real person, not to the media, everybody wants just to live happy and love
Exactly.
their family
Exactly.
and have a life that is joyous. That's all. Every person, I don't care where they are. They could be in Iran or Ukraine or Russia. We all want the same thing. It's our governments that are nuts, you guys. It's not
Yep.
us.
It's true.
Mhm. Yeah, we were talking about that last night.
True.
Yep. Spot on. People are like people, and real people are the best people out there, and
Yes.
Because
real
we all
people
were made
just
by
want to
him
get
or
along.
whatever, and we're love. That's what we are. Without it, you die.
Mhm.
And we're killing ourselves slowly by not giving it to one another. Love is a beautiful thing. Just for love for a
Beautiful.
dog, love for a spider, love for
Yes.
whatever it is, you give it out and you get it back. Whatever you give out, you get
Whatever
back.
you give,
Go ahead. That's your choice. But I tell you, you're going to have to come back over and over and over and over till you get this right.
It's
so you
true.
You can choose it or don't. We'll just tell you how to do it. There we go.
There you go.
Yep. The greatest
Allie,
of
that's
these,
beautiful.
love. The greatest of these. The
Yes,
greatest
it is.
superpower you can
Amen.
have.
Mhm.
And Allie, that's a beautiful way to sum everything up, is that love, open heart, and that willingness to create your own heavenscape around you.
Yes.
And we really appreciate you coming on, sharing your
Well, I love you
wisdom.
guys. Big hugs. Big hugs.
Hugs, hugs,
Oh,
hugs.
big hugs, and screen hugs. I'll just
Yes.
grab the camera. Yeah, but we really appreciate it. And everyone, once again, please go into the description, give her a follow, check out all of her other social media accounts. Same for Sarah UFO Girly and myself, Robert Earl White. We are truly blessed and honored to be a part of this amazing skywatching community that so many of you that are watching right now are a part of. And Sarah and I are working extremely hard, trying our best with what we have and what we're able to do to get as many of our fellow skywatchers on this show, to connect the community, to have one central hub, and to really inspire others to keep their eyes to the skies as we search for the answers that we hold deep within our hearts and souls and minds. So with that being said, everyone, thank you so much. Thank you, Allie, for sharing your amazing evidence. And thank you, Sarah, for being an awesome co-host. I love having you on the show.
Oh, yeah.
It's a whole nother level.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
And
do our Orby. You got to do the Orby side.
Orby.
Orby. Fellow Orby.
Oh no! Everyone's gonna think I'm Illuminati now.
No, this is not.
Yeah, make it more circular.
Yeah, I gotta make it more circular.
Yeah,
like,
not a
I can't go like that. Yeah, but
We're a
we're
bunch
just
of
making
dorks.
us. People are gonna start conspiracy theories about us now. They're reptilians. We know it.
We're making jokes about it all.
Silly, but
Oh well.
no,
Oh,
good
well.
time, and we really appreciate everyone down in the chat, the community. Remember, if you want to be featured in next week's video, please hashtag Sparkle the Orb. Go ahead and hashtag that down there, and 3 of you wonderful watermelons will be shown on the screen and give a little shout out to. It's going to be a fun little thing we're doing. So we will see you next time on We Are the Disclosure. Have a good night, everyone, and keep your eyes to the skies. Bye, everyone. Woo! All right, let's pop this thing and stick around, Allie. Here we go.